Once upon a time, there was a man named Jonah. Jonah loved God very much, and he always tried to do what was right. One day, God spoke to Jonah and gave him a very special mission. God told Jonah,
Go to the great city of Nineveh and tell the people to stop doing bad things, or they will be in big trouble.
but Jonah didn't want to go to Nineveh because the people there weren't nice. Instead of going to Nineveh like God asked, Jonah got on a boat going in the opposite direction. Feeling safe, Jonah went down into the ship and fell fast asleep. But Jonah couldn't hide from God. As the boat sailed away, God sent a powerful storm. The wind howled and the waves crashed, tossing the boat back and forth. But Jonah kept sleeping, even as the storm got worse. The sailors were terrified. They didn't know what to do, so they cast lots, a way to see who might be responsible for the storm. The lot fell on Jonah. They hurried to wake him up and said, "How can you sleep? Get up and pray to your God. Maybe he will save us." Jonah told the sailors, "This storm is because of me. I'm running away from God. Throw me into the sea, and the storm will stop." The sailors didn't want to throw Jonah overboard, but the storm was getting worse. Finally, they threw Jonah into the sea, and right away, the storm stopped. But Jonah wasn't safe yet. A giant fish came and swallowed him whole. Jonah was in the belly of the big fish for 3 days and 3 nights. It was dark, wet, and stinky, but Jonah had time to think. While he was in the fish, Jonah prayed. He told God he was sorry for not listening and promised to go to Nineveh if he could get out of the fish. God heard Jonah's prayer. After 3 days, God told the fish to spit Jonah out, and the big fish did just that. Jonah landed on the beach, safe and sound. Now Jonah knew what he had to do. Jonah went straight to Nineveh and told the people, "Stop doing bad things, or God will punish you." After Jonah told the people of Nineveh to stop doing bad things, they listened and turned to God. God saw that the people were sorry, so he forgave them and didn't destroy the city. But Jonah wasn't happy. He sat outside the city, upset that God had been so kind to the people of Nineveh. God decided to teach Jonah a lesson. As Jonah sat in the hot sun, God made a plant grow beside him. The plant gave Jonah shade, and he felt much better. Jonah was happy about the plant and rested in its cool shadow. But the next morning, God sent a worm to eat the plant, and it withered away. Jonah was very upset and felt even angrier as the hot sun burned down on him. Then God spoke to Jonah and said,
Why are you so upset about the plant? You cared about this plant, even though you didn't make it grow. Shouldn't I care about the people of Nineveh, who don't know right from wrong?
Jonah learned an important lesson. We should always listen to God, even when it's hard. Jonah realized that God's love is for everyone, and it's important to show kindness and forgiveness to others.